Hi, welcome back to Kicking It with Keisha. As I stated earlier in my introduction, I have some topics that I want to address with you all and just get some feedback where we can have an open discussion and maybe give me a better understanding of my way of thinking on these topics. Just to throw a few ideas out there, I recently had a situation where the coach at my daughter's school was sending out a group text message. I thought it was inappropriate because it was late at night. I had to receive every parent's response and comment, and I simply replied and asked them to send her a separate text, and I seemed as though I offended people. And so it went on, back and forth. We had an exchange of words, but what happened to just being courteous, respecting other people's feelings? Um, if it's a group text message, people should know not to respond to the group text, or people should know not to even send out a group text. I will admit, I'm a person, if I receive a group text from you, I will simply ask you to remove me from the group text. And if it continues, I'll just add you to the reject list, because I don't have an iPhone and I don't want to continuously get every response and comment and question from everyone in the group text. It is quite annoying. How do you all feel about group text messaging? Have you ever had a situation to come up between a friend where it led to a dispute? Give me some feedback on that. We can discuss it at a later date. Another situation that comes up a lot is a so-called friend might ask your opinion on things, a relationship or an outfit. You really don't want to be honest because you already know the outcome, but yet they insist on you being honest and telling them how you feel. So you go ahead and you give the information. What happens? Just like you thought, it's an argument or ends a friendship. So why do we tend to ask people to be honest with us and give us the truth when we really can't handle it or we really don't want it? I had a situation with a friend. I'm not going to go into details, but the situation involved, let's just say, a married man. I didn't want to engage in conversation. I told her, let's, just avoid that topic. And it ended up to where she didn't want to communicate at all. What happened to being respectful and validating other people's feelings? If you have something that you feel is personal or it's just something that is not something of interest to you, what happens to someone being able to say, okay, I understand, I won't communicate that conversation with you? But people rather say, oh, I'll end the friendship with her because it's something we don't want to hear. What happened to the old days when people just knew right from wrong and they knew what was appropriate and what was inappropriate? I don't know, maybe it's just me, maybe it's just a circle I have. I tend to just be open and honest, and people just really don't want the truth. I also had a friend who recently traveled with me out of state. On the way back home, we encountered an accident. So the ride was already 2 hours long. So in the meantime, while we were traveling, her significant other calls and asked her to make a stop. Just keep in mind, I'm driving, so she's already on my time, I would say. And so when I refused to stop at the store for him, it led her to being upset. What happened to you stating, I'm riding with somebody else, I can't do it? You can't commit me to want to do something for him. And I'm just thinking, I'm already driving over 2 hours. We're stuck in traffic at an accident. Why can't somebody be considerate of my feelings and my time? He's an able-bodied person. He could have gone to the store, but instead, she decides to have a conversation with me and tell me it was mean-spirited. What happened to just people being considerate? I just don't understand the world we live in today. It should be where I should voice my opinion or be able to tell you no in a vehicle, granted that I pay for every month, without you getting upset. But these are the kind of things that we as people in the world today, we want to end friendships over, have an argument over, when really we need to sit back and reevaluate the way we think about things. So I want to know, what do you think about some of the topics that I've thrown out today? Give me some feedback on it. Let's discuss it further. Always remember, life is what you make of it, and don't forget to like and subscribe. Thank you.